Some time later, and still enjoying Plogue's chip sounds, I noticed that there were purple keys. I didn't notice that before. And I was like, oh, what is that? Could it be key switching? That means when you use a key instead of a knob or other control to switch like the waveform in this case, or in other instruments, the sample set, the sound basically. And so I noticed these were pretty low. I couldn't reach them on here, but hey, if I set up these pads or if I used an octave down, I can reach them. So for instance, if I play normally, okay, that's about there. But if I go down here, notice now I'm going to change the sound. It's a great way to get variations from a single, well, not truly a single, but without having to switch like this. Now let's try it with this one. And it's pretty cool. It's good for video game sounds because you want different kinds of variants. So a lot of the patches don't have it, but a lot of these effects ones, all your 50s computer noises and these black keys work for that as well. Now, one thing I haven't found yet, and I was reading further through the manual, was modulation via aftertouch, because I like to press it down further. I didn't see that, so I hope that'll be added. Most of the controls are very simple to use, and of course the pitch bend works wonderfully on just about everything. I like that when there's a wide pitch bend range. Defender fire, what could that sound like? And you're transported. By the way, these sound effects are done by way of wave sequence, because if you turn that off, the pitch will no longer. And you can make it into melody. And you turn back on, you get the sounds like that. So that's pretty cool. I will have to experiment more. Oh, hey, these ones have it too. Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to put that to use. Why did I see now? The next performance video I do with this will have to include. It's just a great thing for expressivity, and I noticed that not a lot of instruments have this on the whole. It tends to be the ones that are, say, articulations between guitar fingerings in the east-west sample set. They have a lot of theirs for their orchestral stuff, but aside from that, Mellow Man, I think the Mellow Octave is what they call it, their proprietary sort of version. I like the waveform too, it's a lot of fun. But this is really neat. So I'm just going to take a quick peek here through how many. Oh, a lot of them actually do have key switching. That's really rich. Color me pleased with that. But I do hope in the future version there is aftertouch, because all these modulation possibilities, you get a lot of expressivity out of them. It's kind of a fainter one, but filter tweak. Let's see here. I know the polyphony can be exceeded compared to the original machines, say. I wish there were some other things that could be surpassed, like, oh, okay, I see there is, well, for filter sweeps, we can do that there. That's nice. I just have to keep in mind these controls. It's very easy to use. Turns from explosion to something. Mortal Kombat! Lots of fun. So that's a further look. Briefly, just sharing that what I found, the joy of key switching within Plogue's chip sounds, as it were.